There's a photo on your phone right now. You haven't looked at it in years, but it's there, perfectly preserved, waiting. It's a version of you that no longer exists, a person you've outgrown, moved past, maybe even tried to forget. And the internet made sure you never could. Every embarrassing post or old opinion, every version of yourself you've tried to leave behind, it's all still there, indexed, archived, and remembered. Nobody tells you that the internet isn't just storing your past, it's using it against you. For most of human history, when you made a mistake, it died. If you said something embarrassing at a party in 1995, it existed for a few seconds in the air, then lived as a fading memory in the minds of a few people, until within a decade it was simply gone. You were allowed to grow because your old self was allowed to rot. But we are the first generation of humans being denied the right to forget. We live in a digital haunted house where every version of who we used to be is preserved in high definition. The hardest thing to do today isn't remembering, it's finding the courage to delete. In the late 1800s, Friedrich Nietzsche wrote about something he called active forgetfulness. He argued that forgetting isn't a failure of the brain, it's a vital health function. He compared the mind to a digestive system. If you cannot discard the past, your mental stomach becomes backed up. You become heavy, cynical, and stagnant. He called this the antiquarian soul, someone so obsessed with preserving the past that they have no energy left to build a future. We have become a society of accidental antiquarians. Your phone isn't just a tool, it's a museum of your failures, your cringy phases, your abandoned dreams, your old goals that now feel like accusations. Every time Google Photos shows you a memory of a life you no longer live, that isn't a gift, that's an anchor. And here's what makes it worse. We don't just hoard our own past, we hoard each other. We keep friends on social media from high school we left 15 years ago. We haunt each other's feeds like digital ghosts. Our entire social ecosystem is backed up. We are surrounded by thousands of people we technically know but haven't actually spoken to in a decade. We are living in a graveyard of relationships we refuse to let bury themselves. Here's what makes digital memory different from biological memory. A biological memory fades. It softens at the edges. It becomes impressionistic, more feeling than fact. But a 5-year-old photo is just as sharp as one taken this morning. Digital data doesn't rot. It doesn't fade. It just sits there, perfectly preserved, waiting for you to look at it on a bad day. We are carrying 50,000 photos in our pockets, and with them, the weight of the shadow self. Psychologists call this self-optimization debt, hoarding so many versions of who you wanted to be that you have no room to be who you are. We used to have phases, the goth phase, the fitness phase, the philosopher phase. These were cocoons we eventually shed, but the internet doesn't let you shed. It stitches every cocoon you've ever lived in into one giant heavy coat and asks you to wear it to work every single day. And it's not just our own sentimentality that traps us, it's the architecture of the world we built. Algorithms don't believe in growth, they believe in patterns. If you liked a certain type of music 3 years ago, the algorithm keeps serving it to you. If you searched for something during a dark period in your life, the internet still treats you as that same person. Because a consistent person is easier to sell things to. It is financially profitable for you to stay the same. We've built a world where changing your mind, where becoming someone new is treated as a glitch in the system. But growth is a glitch. Growth is breaking of the pattern. So what's the cure? It's not a digital detox. It's not putting your phone in a drawer for a weekend. It's something more radical. Something that actually costs you something. It's called digital entropy. And it starts with a single uncomfortable act. Delete something. Not because you have something to hide, but because you want to be a stranger to the algorithm. Because you want to stop being a curator of your own history and start being the author of something new. Delete the recipes you'll never cook, the workouts you'll never do, the books you'll never read. Delete the saved posts. That folder isn't inspiration, it's a museum of abandoned intentions. Deleting isn't losing, it's liberation. It's saying, that version of me served its purpose. It was the soil, but I am the tree. And the tree does not need to carry the soil into the sky. You are allowed to have a past that is blurry, messy, and unrecorded. You are allowed to be a mystery, even to yourself. Because the only way to truly live in the present is to stop being a curator of your own history.